Ebusua ye chiamo na ya mwakwa ba de aba Dynamic TV Plus so na ensam dodo na na ekoso ewo Ghana na ya ewo hanom ye bihia na afa ye di hu enkomo na ye di update ebe fi the new force no mo e de aba na afa the latest from Owura Alan Kyerematen na opese wugina na ye to aba eyinas president e de ma Ghana no ye di ono so no latest e de bre ojimedie so ha Dynamic TV Plus what you so na e be nante na obe share yen videos no na wa like e de amaye na obi so nya bi te ne e be ye wugia ye twen ho ba e be to so e de ama ye wremu e wo ye the new force no ye the update e de bro na fi fi wono ma na fi yakọ Owura Alan Kyerematen enso aso ye ho ye the latest one no e de bro ha na obenya no na ya akwa
Enua.
You have a code here.
Ahene.
Then na award ma Ghana for. Ye sha sefi.
Na ene ye behwe new force.
Okay.
It's a new way aba. Na asanso behwe Alan Kyerematen.
Owura Alan.
Yes. You see, sometimes no kre no I was say ka. No kre no edi ba o say ka. Ti nipa no be onam no etra so chenze bia onam no edi. Etro. Ni hu de be. Me kwa na.
Yeko.
Okay. Na oni say new force no nche ene de betu dwa. Ye kire Ghana fo nyina ma omo hu se Charlie Abuse and oyo mo PR.
Okay.
And a new force na nkasa omo main video bi a kind of a documentary bi omo release ye no Charlie Abuse or ye Belgium national or ye TV show host.
Okay.
What you say TV show host.
Also ye presenter as a journalist.
No wa fa say on kasama omo kasama for. Now obi mo assumption bi say adentina obepe president edi wo Ghana. Opesa woko independent na wonko fa ebia bibini na Ghana ni emfa na meye opia na ho no me ya meti ha ide me ka se ye ne Ghana ni nya ade en ka se ye kokoama de.
Okay.
What I say up until the time on be you manim say look ye ni new force your president ni ya ye de anim nyina ye ni no sisi ano mo hye mask ni mo ne de they can't trust any Ghanaian. That is a fact. You can't trust even any black. That is a fact. Because blacks are corruptible. They are highly corruptible.
What they are coming to ruling Ghanaians.
Then the nature will say, up until the time they can't trust any Ghanaian. Because say, bibini na APR anyway na kaba now get leaky yache. But now is an speculation. If you say a cheddar, if you say you say, but you to me who exactly are or you behind it. Good. Now, latest they buy and they say. Ever since a woman be yin and him say ono no ye PR no o match police for interdict no.
Okay.
Na police for interdict no omo kire say the residential permit or the Ghana no. Omo document no omo hwehwe mu no ba ko bi wo mu a say verification and go through. Nti omo susu say e bia a forged document.
Broni no cry corrupt.
Broni no omo susu say a forged document. And na Belgian national no e dey abetena Ghana ha. And all the Tihano and all sign their support to the new force.
Okay.
So then my question is, if can I say a forged document, how many Ghanaian nationals are here? How many other countries' nationals are here? Foreign nationals are here? And then how long did it take them to know, say, Charlie Abuse, one of the documents, a force? And had it not been the fact that Pierre Bontin said the new force, you know, or it is spearheaded or one of the people are one of the pioneers now. Okay, is somebody going to go in deep, digging deep into her life and knowing, say, Abia, now it is alleged. Okay. Say one of the documents, you know, Abia, it doesn't tally, it doesn't go well, it's not going through the verification procedure. And who even gave the papers in the first place? You understanding me? So after that, I think on the 7th of December, and the new force Nankasa released a presser.
Okay.
Now, more presser, and this is what he said. So the heading and everything, and they said unlawful detention and human rights violations of Miss Shalima Abuse, spokesperson for the new force in Ghana.
Okay.
Now let's dig deep. Now, from the letter, they are saying the new force expresses deep concern over the recent events surrounding the arrest and detention of Miss Shalima Abuse, one of the spokespersons for the new force. Now, Miss Abuse, who is the spokesperson for the new force's diaspora and diplomatic engagement, was called in for a discussion on Monday, 4th December 2023, and never released thereafter. So from here, it means Miss Shalima abuse no omo friend no police for friend so omra no link anobabai
yeah
enti omo no ni anobabai that was 4th December no omo friend no okoye but okoye of from the 4th no we did almost 4 days no munyi what I say and it's a cause for worry because you don't invite somebody for a chit chat and then say you are detaining the person. You have every right to detain, but it shouldn't exceed like a 48 hours period.
Maybe
Let's move forward. So here they are saying thereafter. Okay, so as we have now found out, for the past 4 days, Miss Abusi has been kept continuously in custody by the officers of the National Investigation Bureau, formerly the DNI. During these 4 days, the security officials have continuously questioned Miss Abusi about the new force, wanting to know which people are behind it and if the people want to run for president. You get it? Yeah. So here, it is becoming clear now. Becoming clearer. Say they only arrested her because he has something to do. He has some connection with the new force.
The new force.
Now you are getting me?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So from here, now they are saying omoche no omo bisa and same to na no say oh na why money the new force no also nkofo a omo she mask na chi ndi the person nkofo omo she mask na chi no one sound so person bisa say nkofo no omo she mask na chi no what is the agenda at the end of the day are they wanting to be like to run for the position of the presidency and bisa and I say be a philanthropist like person change they just want to have a better Ghana by maybe helping or anything like that but not necessarily being becoming the president or leading the country. So now let's move on. Further, over this period, she has been denied access to legal representation, subjected to an unlawful search of her premises, and held beyond the legal 48 hours period without formal charges.
Okay.
So what I say? So now if we are reading from the paragraph 4, further, over this period, she has been denied access to legal representation, which is also unlawful. Because the moment overflow will be for chit chat and Nipano has no right for a lawyer or anything. When we grab the lawyer beko and yes, but on office you need bonibia. What I say, and Nipana Basu mo invite me for Anoba Maba. But me banner say me hwene say nkomo na mo ni meedi no e bia mo pesa mo jeje mo tutu me na kosi ba bia I have every right to call a lawyer.
Yeah, true.
But if you deny me the chances of getting a lawyer, then that is also another thing.
Okay.
So now here they are saying, say, or deny access to have a lawyer. And they have subjected them to an unlawful search of a premises. In fact, you can't barge into somebody's premises without anything. Like, even you can't intrude into somebody's privacy. It is in the Ghana's Constitution, chapter 5. You get it? Yeah, that is under the human rights, section 2. It is there. You can't barge into somebody's privacy without their permission. You can't even take a picture. You can't even take a picture of somebody. If you see Ghana here, sometimes we don't test the law. But at this point, I feel like some people, and this can't happen unless, of course, we have some big hands.
Okay.
Now let's move on. So they are saying that almost searching the premises, wanting to find an evidence, and a be a document, be a so these people are behind the new force. So here clearly they are just searching to know who the new forces are.
Okay.
Now here, so they are saying head beyond the legal 48 hours period, despite the objections of Miss Abusi's lawyers. So now they have agreed for her to have lawyers. Okay. So the lawyers are now objecting, and they objected to some of the things are not more. Her apartment was broken into without a warrant, and the place ransacked. You get it? Okay. The place has been ransacked. Like they have just so yet not a single element of incriminating evidence was found against her.
Okay.
Not a single evidence of. So if we are saying we want to read further, we can read further. But now let's go back to the last paragraph. Now let's move on to, whilst the authorities claim to be investigating the origin of the new force, it is essential to emphasize that having a political organization is not a criminal offense. If we are saying, we are a group, we want to take a political power, that is not an offense. To the extent of being a human, I was subjecting to this kind of, circumstances. It is bad. Now, they are saying that as such, the arbitrary detention of Ms. Abusi raises serious concern about the abuse of power, persecution of perceived political opponents, and several human rights violations. Despite the fact that Ms. Abusi's residence permit was facilitated and issued to her over 3 years ago by the Ghana Immigration Service, the authorities today told a district court that they have temporarily charged her with an offense, claiming that one of the documents she submitted could not be verified, but that they are demanding that she is held in custody so that investigations into the new force will continue.
Okay.
What I say. So now what I'm trying to say is that, look, Ghanaians are clamoring, Ghanaians are crying, Ghanaians are like yearning for a new force, like a third party, like a third force or something. But hey, let me tell you something. You see, that thing can't work. That thing can't work in Ghana. We are stating emphatically. This is for some people who are for some time now saying, say, we live in a system where we believe in elimination by rough taxes. What I say? So when you will be have a competition, anyhow, anyway, I'll be in a film piano. Yes, it is a game plan. So anybody Otna Ghana and say this is how it goes, you know. We Ghana say kind of crepa and anka bibia nye bibi na nka Ghana ha obi ehu ne say de ekwa na nka wo say nka ekwa e bia nka ba na nka Captain Smart da ho angel efe. So what I say? Aha, and sabi to me adwuma wo man we mu. Enti untumi nka say so yin anima fine, yin anima you fine. But at this stage, do you think that Ghanaians are psychologically and emotionally ready for a new force? Do you think so? For me, I believe that some of the youth are saying, say, oh, now we are ready. But do you think that psychologically they are ready? People are born into NPP and NDC.
Okay. Excuse me to you that way.
Why should you be harassing? Should be harassing somebody? And one thing I make say, look, some people are saying, say, mask. Here, senka NPP and NDC wo. And Uncle we buy them, so you have PPP and you have CPDNT. New party, Abba. Are we going to talk about it?
No.
Do you think we are going to give it attention? Why are they getting the attention? They even have the attention up to the extent say people are even tapping into their attention. Signboard now on will be episode who didn't hear. In any way, Sufi, will be to me because I am me. I know my because we need more. So do you think say they are not getting the attention that they need? It's a plan. It's a game plan.
Kokobin so beka say as far as a foreigner yin anim wo eku a yin obi a odi anim na a foreigner yin anim no and we so beka say a foreigner say what the product impo ba Ghana e wo say famra kwan so because say bibi need there fine but anka foreigner what the eku e ba Ghana awo yi anim de obeka say was anka famra kwan so before
ohene foreigner ne de he no. Is it the person contesting and now say the new force?
For now,
and that's actually abuse.
Yes, for now, but nipa na abeyi nanim say me na me PR on a foreigner.
Good. Nana ohene at the end of the day party na omode ba no and the new force agenda no. Bibia nkyere say broni no ena odi anim. Now, they say Ghana have your umra Ghana have your constitution waha. Your constitution name Makwan say foreign national it will be a president or my will. And so that we all know say based on that we all know say there is no way say party bibi kra between atinen ebe unity say bi o obedwene class on cover foreign national mayor president NC. Because once like some days back, we used to have these things, we rebelled against it, and then it came. So nobody is even going to have. The constitution is also a guide.
Yeah.
What I say. And hence, that is the more reason why Obano, quick enough, they say, oh, a PRO. And if you read their press now, will say, Miss Abisi, who is a spokesperson for the New Force Diaspora. New Force Diaspora. Bisa who say, Ghana had a one, edu baby, like we can have diplomatic people and they speak for us. NPP NDC, they have people they are behind it on we are bravo. NPP NDC are in they have people section of people. Sometimes even their election headquarters, whatever. They have people once ago, 2016 or whatever. it came out saying before Kofango because they were looking to track the election very well. Do you think they were or no some for Israel was saying fan fan question Ukraine say no yes hackers it was not it didn't come out say bia be hacking easy system and BBS no but say be almost be who dey so they went for people who are professionals. What you say? This thing almost say or a spokesperson for the new force diaspora. Diaspora means not in Ghana but in other countries. So when it comes to conversation, when it comes to initiating talks, initiating like things, agendas.
I say be monso ni omo nya adwen kakra. And he say as far as I will be see billboards or signboards or whatever no, create awareness to the public. And then obe tuntu enko bi man so nko si signboard and I say billboard. Require the authority of the country no enim ho hwe. Listen,
one thing is this is what you should know. No billboard in Accra. In fact, no billboard in Ghana. Any see why we can say ona no enim ho hwe.
Me o
because o de meba nana ohene je tobo ne yenkwa de boko.
Okay.
Billboard bi anywhere wo Ghana ha ona ne nim ho hwe. E na ona nso ntumi fa billboard nkosi ba bi wa abrasa wa Accra eme enim ho hwe. Wo Kumasi akeme enim ho hwe. Billboard bi e wo kuro we mu bia no omoje ho tax.
To me
except say billboard ne bo na anim and I will store anim. Eno de eno no enye but say asase so nko ade a eme ebe visiteo. I will Kumasi akeme ebe visiteo. Any assembly bi a wo bia no they will take tax on it tax on it on budget to. Now one thing is this, it could be up to now me no yenim anas awe anas yenim no. Is somebody saying say anas by force or see who anas? No. Does it mean say anas or ba be or unveiling so oye video we net or ba be video no abontia on run commercials. Stations ben na ya o de come on no mutumi bobo bi no. E anas na de ko. And how could it be say nipa o de ko no ya anas na na. So now it means good at some point in time enye nipa na even crampo no say nipa na oye presidential aspirant ni mpo no. And on no de ko ya how do you know?
Okay, Gogo, I think say new force first or mama na koye.
But intimidate see na dey make change say new force no nana eye. Okay. Say and can you betimi a third force. But from where things are going to, I feel like government of the day no. The government of the day no is trying everything possible. Send a some like you betimi atoto to net here go bi mu guard mu na ade. Because one, if you're subject to people under some kind of duress or stress or anything, at some point in time, no, what how I been between you?
Who say new force and the pressure be to our minds?
New force and the pressure and your buying opposition or the two. What you say apart from opposition, so no, or the forces, no, or the tunk of breed pressure and the any new force and or fan to our buying so, or the 2 NDC so the 2 MPP so.
Okay.
What you say?
Okay.
Or the 2 MPP so the 2 NDC so. Until no put the normal idea and yes, technically I was so feeling heat no. So we are buying to say the infant say now if I'm using Nanado Danko Kufuado, for instance, Adoganga, look, so we are Kufuado at this point you need to be worried. Because what do you have to show? And what does Baumia have to say?
Okay.
What I say? At this point, you need to be worried. And so if a third party is coming in, look at what the person is doing. Look at how the conversations are all generating. Do you think they are not suspecting somebody? They are suspecting. Okay. And who they are suspecting, whoever they are suspecting, they feel say Nipano to me bar is going to be a hit.
Okay, but I say I know and I and what's in the got to say ne jano ano dinye pa but what you also bet me subscribe to our YouTube channel no I just say na link no what send it ama unia e na yen share we are like it no hu hia ye pa what like it no subscribe ne se na be ya subscribers ne bet me akwa ni more na videos no ye di guma na che say koye ni ye pa and then ye koye ni sa what just say you know ye koye next topic no so